So everybody's gone. My husband is out with the girls. The baby is down for a nap, so I have a little bit of time to kill. I'm gonna try to get this done in like an hour-ish. I'm really not always good about estimating how long things will take. I'm usually like way over or way under, but it's time. This is our dining room slash schoolroom, and it just needs to be updated. We've gone through the first half of the year and holidays and all that, and so now we're buckling down, getting through the second half of the year, and I just need to reorganize, declutter, help it flow a little bit better. So this is obviously where we do most of our school. I have my morning cart that just needs, I don't know, I think I'm getting rid of this whole thing. Not getting rid of, just getting it out of here and getting all of this off of it. We used to have a garage that was our schoolroom. It was enclosed and everything. But anyway, we have since reconverted this back to our school area. And this was in there. I don't like this in here because this is not a very big dining room. I don't know. I have it on a weird angle. So it looks bigger than it really is, just to get it all in. But anyway, this is not a big room. And so I don't want a whole bunch of like clutter in here. This is where I keep curriculum. So I'm going to utilize some of that space more. This is where we've kept our library basket for years, I think since our first year of homeschooling, but it just always kind of looks like that, which is not lovely. And then here, oh dear. In my defense, I will say this is normally not like this because I can't stand it, but we were sick in November for a couple weeks, our whole family was, and then we had a crazy December. It was really, really difficult, not including Christmas. This was on top of Christmas. But we're here. So things were quite chaotic. And anyway, this is a main passageway, this dining room. So every time I pass this, I'm like, it just like bugs me really bad. And so I want to get all of this cleared off. And then back here, we have all of their lovely artwork that they put themselves. I guess mom's not going to do it. So we're just going to hang our own artwork up. So this is quite embarrassing, and my goal is for it to not look like this, because normally, like I said, it normally doesn't. And then just get this kind of cleared out. This is kind of extra curriculum. And then this is where my daughters have their curriculum. So just kind of keep everything contained in here. Look, I have all of this down here. So my plan is just to get all of this in here. Look, they had a gingerbread house that was on here, and there's still crumbs and stuff. Then this is my oldest daughter's. This is just hers. So the rest of this stuff is kind of mine / stuff that I just kind of put in there at the beginning of the school year because I didn't know where to put it. So I just want to get all this cleaned out. One of the main reasons I'm trying to kind of condense what we have is because this dining room is the main area in our house, and it is the main pathway to get to our kitchen. This isn't a dining room that's just kind of tucked away in a corner of a house. We don't have a direct way to get to our kitchen. It's just this dining room or our family room. And so people are in and out of this room 100 times a day. And when people are in here, it can just become really tight and really hard to get through and walk through. So I'm trying not to have it be completely chaotic and overwhelmed with school supplies and things like that. Having less, cabinets and storage and all that, it just makes it a little bit easier to literally walk through here. Sometimes the best approach for me is, instead of just reorganizing what I have on the countertop or surface, is to just completely take everything off and then start from a fresh, clean slate and then determine what I actually want to put back on. did we accumulate so many scissors? I just picked this up the other day at Costco, this basket. I don't need another basket, but this was so cute. It like drew my eye from far away. So I felt it, and it's like really, really, I don't know, it just feels like really solid, sturdy, good quality. And this the cute little rings. So I was gonna use it for either to put the babies, like some of her little toys in there. But then I'm like, maybe I should just use it as a morning basket. I honestly want to go back and get another one and probably use one for each. But I'm going to go back to old school morning basket. Not the cart. We're going back old school morning basket. So our morning basket is like all of our main subjects that we do together as a group. So we're still finishing up our paleontology unit. We're almost finished. We're reading this one. It is so cute. I really like this one. I'll share more about it in a video. This is like our Bible, Who Am I? And it kind of corresponds. We're doing, where is it? Our feelings book. I have a bunch of resources. We're almost finished with this book. So it's going really good. If you want to talk about like emotional intelligence, literacy, whatever you want to call it, this is really good to have along with it. Our beautiful feet books, Laying Down the Rails. We alternate between Laying Down the Rails and this feelings book. I keep losing it. This feelings book. And then, like I said, we're just finishing up. We have a couple more books to read for paleontology, and then we'll move on. We read one page of Here a Day, Where the Sidewalk Ends, one page of Indescribable, and then this Pilgrim Stories is the book that we're reading with Beautiful Feet Books. That's where we're at right now. So this is what our morning basket is looking like. And I'm debating, so my daughter got this for Christmas, and we have a couple of these things, like sticker books and coloring books. I'm debating about sticking them in there just to have anyway. They do pretty good about listening, just, sitting there and listening, but sometimes they like to have something like this. So I might just stick this in there. Each one of them have something to kind of color or, sticker or whatever while they are listening, because it's a lot of reading. We spend a lot of time reading. Okay, last thing to tackle. Actually, you know what? What is in here? Oh gosh, this is craft supplies. Oh man. Honestly, I'm not gonna even deal with that today. I don't even, like, this is all of my papers, like special things that I keep for the year. Like if they make a cute little picture or poem or something like that, I'll keep it in here. Here's my laminator, because that's where it should go, Here's extra resources for our morning time that we're not using, but that I just have. And then I don't even know what is in here. So it's another day. I actually had finished everything that day, but I did not get a chance to film all the insides and the finished product. The only thing we have left is my daughter's Legos, is because she's just not finished with it, but everything else is how I want it to be. So I have, like I said, taken out that morning cart and replaced it with our basket, so it's much simpler. Then we have over here, we have this little cabinet. So we're just keeping all the things we use like on a daily basis out, and then everything else, actually we do use stuff on a daily basis in there, but I only have so much room. So I was actually going to donate those because I don't really love them, but I just said, let me put them there for now. We'll see how I like it. I don't know. I'm not married to those. Our little plant over there with our stand. And then I got this calendar from Costco around Christmas time, and it is like so pretty, but it just has like really pretty pictures from all over the world, like cozy pictures. So I'm gonna probably hang this here. This has been an anniversary. This was given to us, I think, last year. It may have even been 2 years ago. So I'll probably just move it, or I don't know, but I'm gonna hang this up just so we can have all of our events and everything all in one place. So in here, we have, this is some extra folders, extra paper, extra whiteboards, just some extra supplies of things. These are my teacher guides for English, my BJU Press English, and then Wordly Wise teacher guide, like answer keys. This is some scissors, and what are these? Bookmarks, things like that. I got these, I have one more. I got them a couple years ago at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. So they're probably not, and I'm sure you can find them something like this on Amazon, but they've been so good. And they spin, so markers and things like that in here. Crayons, colored pencils, some random envelopes. These Arteza brushes, I don't know if we really use them, but they're there. And then here is coloring books, activity books, a notebook. So if they need anything like that, it's in here. Supplies. I need to get another little basket to fit inside here for our glue, because it's not the most organized, but it's easily accessible. And then this is Lola. She's my second grader. This is all of her curriculum and her math box and math supplies and things like that. But everything fits in here. So that is everything in there. Then we have, I realized that most of those books over there was Christmas books. And so when I took them out, this doesn't really get too crowded. So I'm just leaving that there like that. So here is Lexi's little cabinet here. And so on the top is all of her curriculum, and then like, this is an art supply kit. She claimed those crayons, some rocks. I just kind of let her have her area here. I'm not too, she kind of keeps it like she has it. And I don't, I'm not too stressed about that or anything at all. I'm trying to get a good angle here. Okay, under here I have our Beautiful Feet books, all of those history books. This is our Sunlight Science, like the activity kit. And this is like the teacher guide and the worksheets and things like that. And then this is our Sunlight books and our beautiful, the Good and the Beautiful science units. So these are science and history for this year. So this ended up being a yarn llama that supposedly my 7-year-old is doing. But my husband has actually been doing it for her because it's a little bit tricky. My 6th grader's curriculum, again, extra curriculum. I'm not going to use markers. This is like, fun stuff. A hot glue gun, glitter, washi tape, just things that they wanted, stamps, like just a little mini craft thing. And then I ended up just throwing the laminator in there, and then I'll deal with that later. It's fine. It's not hurting anything. These are crafts that I've had for literally years. Like I literally have had these since the first year we homeschooled. And fun fact, I know I'm a traitor to all homeschoolers alike, but I actually hate laminating. It is not fun at all. I think this is a bad laminator because it always makes the corner, no matter what I do, the corner of my thing all crinkled up, and it ruins the thing. So I don't like laminating at all. And then again, they like to keep their artwork up. So it's definitely a mix of like a formal dining room with, you could definitely tell we homeschool, and that's splashed in there a little bit. Good mix of both. But if you're like thinking, I don't really have a lot of room to homeschool, or I need a homeschool room, or you just feel like you don't have enough space, you absolutely can do it. I feel like this is very minimal, And it is just I realized after years of homeschooling, this is definitely our preference, or at least my preference, of keeping everything neat and organized. The girls obviously don't care, but for me, it's just easier to keep things more contained. Again, it's not always perfect, but it's definitely a lot better than having a whole room designated where things can just get completely out of hand. And everybody's going to be different, but for us, this is just what has been working really well the past year. Hopefully this video was a little bit encouraging and motivating if you needed to declutter that one area or reorganize your homeschool space, or just wondering how can I homeschool if I don't have a designated homeschool room. It is definitely doable. So if you did like this video, I'd appreciate if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you again soon. Bye guys.